Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing some more holiday decor. I'm going to make a cutlery holder for your table decorations. So today I'm using the Perfectly Plaid stamp set. So we're going to do some heat embossing first. So I've got this tree image out of the stamp set, and so to heat emboss we need to stamp first with Versamark, and I want to do 3 trees. I don't know whether I'll use the 3. So you stamp. Versamark is a really sticky ink, so it helps the embossing powder stick. So I'm just gonna put some scratch paper underneath and then get the silver embossing paste powder, and pour over, and then if you've got the scratch piece underneath, you can then simply fold it up and put it back in your jar and waste very little that way. So I'll pop that to the side. Now this is going to get a little bit noisy because I've got the heat tool, but you need to heat this to set it. Alright, and so you can now see that it's gone a glossy colour and it's all shiny. Don't touch it when it's first done because it is still a bit hot and sometimes will smudge, but just set that aside for now. And what I want to do, so I got a A4 sheet. So I'm in Australia, so card sizes are different, but what I've done to get the base of this cutlery holder is measure across 4 inches and cut. So that's going to be the length of my cutlery holder, and then I've measured across 4 inches and cut for another one, and then this piece is not quite 4 inches. This piece is the other piece that I'm using. So this middle piece here will be for another cutlery holder, but the leftover piece here is what we're using as the top. So that's this piece here, and that's ended up being 3 3/4. So I've got my cutlery in here, and so that's my 4-inch piece, as long as the A4 cardstock, or as wide as the A4, and then I want this piece to go over and fold around the back. And then I've cut a piece of the blue glimmer paper that is 1 inch wide, and then I'll just get my scissors and just trim that to whatever that length is. And I've also got a piece of the metallic mesh ribbon, which I was going to stick underneath that and have the glimmer on top, like that. So let's get rid of the cutlery. And what I want to do is just have this in lining up and kind of just fold around. Because you want it to have a bit of wiggle room so you can fit your cutlery in. You don't want it to be too tight a fit, which is why I'm not scoring it. Okay, but, so we've done that. Now what we want is to get our seal plus and put tape along the bottom so that this is going to stick. Now, hopefully my head doesn't get in the camera, but just line that up to the bottom. And then we can tape the back. Now I've got a pretty big overhang. You can trim yours off that it's not quite so big. I wanted to make sure mine's securely stuck, so give it a wide enough piece at the back that you can get quite a bit of adhesive behind that. So then I'm going to stick my seal plus again all the way. No, I need my ribbon first. So that's just to hold that. Now, because the ribbon is quite meshy and see-through, the adhesive on the back of this will hold this. So you don't need too much adhesive there. So I've just followed that back. But we will stuck over the ribbon. I'm going to get some glue dots to stick behind that. Just to hold that down a bit more, using your take your pick tool. And then with these trees, now there's a coordinating punch that goes with these, and they punch this out, so, which is great because you don't have to fussy cut them out, and a punch is super quick. So I think I'm going to stick them there, and then I just want, in the stamp set, there's this, may this special season be wrapped in love and joy, and it's a stamp set out of this set that I do not use. I've used everything else. You can see the discoloration from how much use they've had. So I just want to stamp this in Balmy Blue. And I'm just going to stamp it along here. Okay. And I've got a big mess happening here, but I've also bought in this banner punch, which I thought I might use, so we'll see. I'll just trim this down. I'm just trimming it down to 1 inch. And that fits in there lovely. So just goes in there, make sure it's lined up and it's even. And then I'm just going to trim this bit. There's my scissors. Just about there. And I'm going to flip that over and put that in. Make sure that's even on there. So then I'm going to stick that down there, I think. So I think we're going to stick some dimensionals on the trees and the sentiment. Now you could change this up and use any stamps that you want. I've already made quite a few things with the poinsettias. You could use the snowflakes. In Australia we have a hot Christmas, so although I love the snowflakes, I'm trying to avoid making any decorations or anything with the snowflakes, because it doesn't really make a lot of sense when we're usually sitting in aircon or swimming in the pool for Christmas, because it is hot, hot, hot. So stick that on there. And then stick the sentiment down here that can cover the trees. And I've got some of these, where did I put them? Here. These blue adhesive back ones, these lighter ones. I might use the bigger ones. And that is our cutlery holder. So let's bring back in our cutlery. That fits in there nicely. So, and that just looks really nice on your table at Christmas. So thanks everyone for watching, and I look forward to you seeing my next video. Thanks.